Welcome back, fellow peoples. There's the lighting better now. I know that there's supposed to be an outside intro. I need to do the outside intros again. It's just so cold outside. You guys don't see this, but I'm in shorts. And this jacket doesn't do anything against the cold. But anyways, to this tutorial, I'm going to be doing a rod wave tutorial, like a painting tutorial for rappers like, you know, Rod Wave, Yungeen Ace, Jackboy, Shorty, all those guys. But without further ado, let's get into it. Alrighty, so let's just go through like the process of what just happened the past day or two. So basically, what I did was I recorded the entire video, and then after I recorded the video, I found out that my face cam camera wasn't recording because I forgot to press the record button. And then I was debating in my head, like, you know, should I re-record and kind of like do like commentary over it, or like, you know, should I just do like a no face cam video and just upload that? I was like, you know what, I'll re-record it, why not? And then I go and re-record it just to find out that not even halfway through my camera dies. So this is going to be my third time trying to put my face on the screen so that you guys can watch this YouTube video and see me. As you can tell, I have a very large brain. Alright, so basically I got open addictive keys. I set my tempo to around the 160 range, and I was just trying to get some just little chords down. You know, the first thing that I want to do is I want to open up addictive keys, as always, one of my most favorite plugins for pianos. And I'm going to go to the area ballad here. This is a minor right here, minor chord. I'm pretty sure all of those right there are minor chords. That last one might be major, I can't tell right now. But basically I was just getting some basic chords down just to start the melody off. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're gonna just copy and paste these notes into here. We're going to copy and paste this into here. So we just have these very... Well, I watch over, like, this is my first time watching over, like, actually going through, like, one of my videos that I recorded and stuff, and, like, watching my process and everything. I feel like I'm so slow. Am I slow? Very basic chords. I think it just goes from minor 7th, major 7th, minor 7th, major 7th, minor 7th. I believe that's what it is. What I want to do is I want to lower this root note. And this is just going to help to add, like, or make the piano melody sound more full. And one thing that I want to try now is I want to try to do inversions with some of the chords. So that's basically just taking one of the notes, shifting it up an octave and stuff like that. But this is what we have so far. You see how I, like, shortened that second chord right there? That added a really cool vibe to it, and like just like, you know, messing around with like the length of your chords can add some different vibes. So I definitely suggest, you know, trying that out. Alright, so I just added a couple inversions with mainly just the first part of the 4-bar loop. Just took one of the notes and just inverted it up. Alright, so what I did now is I finished... Stupid computer. It's making these stupid noises. Screw off. Alright, so basically what I did was I finished that chord progression for the 8-bar loop. And then what I started to do was I cloned addictive keys and I started to move on to the... You mother man? Shut up. Shut up. And what I did was I moved on to the second piano melody, and I just got some top high notes, and I think you guys know what I'm talking about, like those top higher notes that, like, you know, kind of trickle down and stuff like that. I'm probably doing a horrible job at explaining it, but yeah, that's what I did. these are again like little touch up that you can do. One thing that you can do is you can make them not on note or like not directly on the freaking line. I can't, words aren't coming out of my mouth. So like you could like kind of arrange them to where they're kind of like this. And then of course, you know, press Alt R. Make sure you turn off this pattern. Holy Jesus. Make sure you turn off the pattern, then just mess with the velocity. You can kind of get a cool little thingy. So at that point, I finished those 2 piano melodies, and that just kind of set like the base of all the melodies down. And then my next thing was just to like kind of get like the wahs and the, you know, little guitar sound effects and all those sound effects used for pain beats. Just wanted to get all those out of the way and then move on to the other instruments. So I want to put this on like the 2 bar. So now this is at the point where like you got to think like what you kind of want to add just like for the little touch-ups, because you know in a lot of pain beats you're going to have like a lot of different sound effects, like not just including wahs and like those little guitar sound effects. You're going to be having like organs in the background, or you're going to be having like guitars or something like that. And you know, some really good places for, you know, all those kind of sound effects are, one, I recommend Xbang for like organs and stuff like that, and E-pianos. And I also recommend getting Arcade. I've been using that a ton. Arcade has like some really good vocals, chops, and you know, guitars and all that. And also something like Apple Guitar is really, really good too. And then the last thing that I like to do with arcade guitars is I'll route them to like a channel, and I'll put like some not necessarily some reverb, but some fruity delay. Alright, so that bass that I put, that was from Apple Guitar Bass Lite, I'm pretty sure. It's a free plugin, it's a free bass plugin, but it's a really good bass for like a realistic sounding bass that you want to use for pain beats, so check that out if you want. And then, you know, I was going to add like an E-piano or like an organ or something, but I decided to kind of switch it up. I tried to use some strings instead, as you guys will hear. And that was the conclusion of the melodies, and I would start to move on to the drums from here. For your drum patterns for pain beats, this is just a personal preference of how like I like to make my drum patterns, but you know, there's all different types of ways, and you can always create your own drum patterns, but this is one of my personal favorites. see like that kind of drum pattern right there, like really open hi-hats, and like a lot of the sounds inside of the drum patterns are like switching off. So like hi-hat, snare, clap, 808, they kind of like, it's a rhythm that just like kind of, they switch off between each other. That makes sense. But anyways, that wrapped up to the end of the conclusion for the beat and everything. All I had to do at that point was lay it out. I decided to make the drum pattern really simple because the melodies were full. Sorry that this video was kind of like a weirder layout with like me doing commentary and having to re-record 3 times. But anyways, yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next video coming very, very soon. Hope that you guys enjoyed. But thanks again. See you guys soon. I'm out.